We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. For 3, Booker, but Grizzlies pull it in. Up top, Morant, defended by Paul. Brooks with no one around. Off target from outside.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Here's Bridges. Booker in the corner. The 3. Basket good.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And Phoenix pushing it up now. Oh, Paul in position.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Ball against Morant. The pass to Concho. For Booker, tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And Paul gets it to go in.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Bridges. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Brooks right side. Morant bats for 2. They get the rebound. Adams passes it to Concho. Hands it from downtown.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And finished off by Morant.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them. And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Now here's Morant. Craig kicks to Booker, and out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Memphis ball. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Now here's Morant for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And it's Ayton missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Pass to Concho. From deep. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. There's Jackson with the 3. And Memphis turns it over again. 27 seconds left to play here in the first. Paul surveying the floor. Phoenix no good that time either.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Craig. Kicks it out to Paul to stop the drought. The shot, no good. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the three. Bulls from the top of the key. He's off on that one. And Phoenix the other way now. To the middle. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Conchar. Hits the three-point bomb. Conchar's got 6.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Paul kicks to Craig. Over Jackson. The rebound by Steven Adams.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Kicks it out to Paul. They swipe it. The three from Morant. Jackson passes to Brooks. The shot that time, not on target. Bridges with some nice defense.
Well, it was such a feel-good moment, at least for a little while. Mikal Bridges grew up in Philly, obviously played his college ball there, and his mom was working for the 76ers at the time, so it just felt right as the 10th overall pick in the 2018 draft for him to be a 76er.
Paul outside. Craig finds Paul. And they get it. And Booker throws it down.
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
Mikal's time in Philly was very short, Brent. Bridges traded Phoenix on draft night.
Well, that was a bit of a shocker. I mean, all the talk about being the hometown hero, and then all of a sudden he's on his way to the desert heading towards Phoenix. But you look at Mikal's career, he's been awesome for the Suns. I mean, what development as a 3-and-D player, making the finals, signing a big extension, such a huge part of the Phoenix Suns franchise in their future.
It's intercepted. Jackson against Craig. Jackson misses. Suns trail by 9. Oh, Paul in position. Pass to Craig. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Booker. Takes it inside.
And Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
A minute 50 left in the first half. Paul against Morant. And there's the pass to Concho. Shoots the three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Hard to guard that. Morant really testing the limitations of his shooting there. But hey, he nailed it.
Here's Booker. And the shot is long.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Morant finds Jackson. Back to Morant. Passes it to Concho. And the Grizzlies get it back. Out to Brooks. Takes the three. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Pass to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. Fires the three. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And you can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to, but still dangerous.
No one covering. Morant's got the lead. Back up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And here's Booker from the arc. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. Puts it up from 15. That one off the back iron and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged deep. Thank you, David, and we'll be back. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Then there's Ja Morant. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Conchar into the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Well, Adams has his struggles at the free throw line, but he's making strides in that area and still has work to do.
And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Booker. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Paul goes in, launches a 3. Craig can't get it to go. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Jackson passes to Conchar. Back to Jackson. Out to Brooks. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
Morant against Paul. Now the pass to Conchar. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Devin Booker. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Booker finds Craig. And here is Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. From the arc. Connects from three-point range. Booker's got 16.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Morant with a wide-open look. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Suns trail by 9. Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
And it's Morant missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Craig kicks to Paul. Pass to Bridges. Here's the 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Memphis leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Morant outside. Here's Conchar. On the wing, Brooks. Here's Morant. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And here's Booker from the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball. Now just a 4-point Grizzly lead.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, this is not the team that we saw in the first quarter right now. Way more confident out there, and the cohesion of the team is impressive.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Memphis, they have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Back to Booker. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Suns trail by 5, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Really a good season for him overall last year when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
Mikal Bridges is one of those guys who maybe is a jack of all trades and master of nothing, willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win.
Paul kicks to Craig. Kicks it out to Paul. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Memphis leading by 4. Adams dishes to Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chris Paul.
A wonderful awareness from the big man as Steven Adams finds the open man.
Bridges outside. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Paul for 3. Phoenix no good that time either. For Memphis, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half with 2 of 8. And finished off by Morant.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Paul passes to Booker. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Conchar. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so is the Memphis Grizzlies, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Torrey Craig is out there with Bridges, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Bridges outside. Booker inside, and he can't jam it through. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. For 3, Jackson. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Craig kicks to Paul. Lets it go from 14. And that one's good, Ayton.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Morant passes to Brooks. He feeds it to Adams. Jackson from long range. Gets the rebound to the paint. Bridges with the steal. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Booker with no one around, and Ayton stays with it.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Pass to Morant. The three. Rebound by the Suns. Craig's got his 6th rebound on the night. Ball against Morant. Pass to Craig. Here he goes. On the wing, Bridges. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Paul goes in. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Anytime CP3 gets inside the three-point line, or especially inside the top of the key, he's an immediate threat.
Paul against Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Good on the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Ball against Morant. Bridges, no one around him. Off target with his 3.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Inside, Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
That's why Devin Booker has the ball for moments just like that.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant outside. No good with the triple.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
No good from Booker. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. There's the lob to Jackson. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Morant outside. From deep 3-point range. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Suns trail by 5. Paul outside. And the pass to Craig. Back to Paul. Booker left side. Again, the miss by Booker.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Morant finds Jackson. On the wing, Bridges. Brooks covering. Morant against Paul. On the wing, Booker. Fires from 18. Again, the miss by Booker.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Paul for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Adams with it. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it.
down to the back courts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Here's Ayton. And a nice finish on the layup.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Here's Russell. Jacks up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Bridges finds Crowder. Outside Paul. Baseline try. No good on the shot. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. To the paint. Here's Gobert. The Suns clear it.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Blocked! Aggressive defense from Towns there, staying all over the shot and getting a clean block.
Russell, that's good. Russell's got 5 points.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
The drive by Paul. Right side Booker. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Oh, he can't sink it. He's 0 for 3. Free throw is good from Russell.
You know, Russell's known for his scoring ability, but I like the fact that he's eager and hungry to continue to improve.
The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Towns. Here's the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Bridges. And the Suns miss again.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
Russell, that's good.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Paul passes to Crowder. Paul with it. Towns covering. Back to Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Crowder with it. 5 to shoot. Here's Bridges. Outside for Booker. From downtown. Prince grabs the miss. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Bridges.
Torian Prince. First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Steps back. Paul. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's an example of Chris Paul reading the floor and being aggressive. The defense can't react quick enough, and he gets a trip to the line.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
The 3 from Russell. That shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Suns foul. Jay Crowder. First personal foul. Second team foul.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Now here's Russell. 9 points in the game. Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. 5 on the clock. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Booker. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too, and he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard, but I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Now here's Russell. Here's Towns. From the right block, the shot is good.
You know, this is exactly why they give the ball to Towns down there. I mean, his combination of size, agility, and shot repertoire makes him hard to deal with.
Here's Booker, trailing by 4. And Booker with the jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
No good there.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
You know, Paul won't miss an opening that good. He quickly feeds the ready shooter, and it's all she wrote from there.
It's Edwards on the wing. Oh, sweet move. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Ayton. Outside for Booker. Beyond the arc. He's off on that one. Stolen by Ayton. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Nothing like knocking.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Suns on top. They lead by 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And take a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
On the court right now for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Russell, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
For 3, Booker. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Edwards with it, and it's Paul picking him up. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Bridges. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
Back to Russell. The shot won't fall. The Suns go the other way with it. Ayton inside. He's against Gobert. Ayton, no good. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. Here's Russell. 9 points in the game. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Despite the wiry frame, taking it up strong inside, and D'Angelo will get free throws.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful. You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. The Suns leading. And here's Paul. Outside for Booker. There's the triple. Booker missing again.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
The The shot by Russell, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Crowder, the pass to Paul, out to Bridges. From 17, and it's Gobert with a rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Here's Edwards. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Crowder, the pass to Paul. And here's Booker. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. From deep. They get it back.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
One trait of an elite scorer like Booker, they take what you give them. The mid-range working for Devin.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Outside Booker. Into the lane. And Booker with the jam.
A creative finisher. Love seeing Booker attack the rim and convert like this.
Here's Edwards. And that one goes. 3 for 9 for him.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Paul. Out to Bridges. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker going inside. Good. Booker's got 14 points.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Edwards against Booker. Goes up on the wing. The Suns clear it. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Crowder. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Pass to Gobert. To the left side wing. Towns for 3. Hauled in by Paul. Outside Booker. Pure from 3-point range. Booker's got 12 points now in the quarter.
A legit sniper from
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Russell. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Ayton. Bridges on the attack. Booker with it. Oh, it's blocked by Towns. And they get it back. And they're able to recover. And that one good. Booker's got 19 points. Minnesota shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Takes it inside. Russell, that's good.
Boy, I tell you what, such a smooth, tight handle. I mean, especially for a guy with a 6'5" frame and 6'9" wingspan.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And here are the Timberwolves. Pass to Prince. To the middle. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Ball finds Ayton. And Gobert with a block. They recover it. Outside Booker. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Let's go with a three. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare. Defensively, you always want to keep vision on the ball. Nice job tracking and coming away with it.
Crowder with a screen. Here's Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Devin Booker. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Booker. Here's Edwards. Give him 8. Outside Russell. Shoots over Paul. Gobert. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Minnesota foul. Paul Anthony Towns. Second personal foul. Second
That free throw good from Booker.
Shooting for Phoenix. Devin Booker.
Both free throws good from Booker. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Edwards. Drives to the hoop.
What you say? Come on now. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Here's Booker. No good that time. Oh, good D by Edwards for Minnesota. They've gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Russell to pass to Gobert.
Timberwolves foul. D'Angelo Russell. First personal foul.
That's good from Bridges. The Suns have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Paul. Up and in on the layup. Paul's got 6.
Paul has tremendous experience, and he's figured out ways at 6 feet tall how to score in the paint effectively and often.
Pass to Towns. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Katz is generally among the best in the league.
Count it. He's got 5. For Phoenix, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Crowder. Paul against Russell. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Edwards with a drive. The rebound by Devin Booker. The Suns leading. Here's Crowder. Out to Bridges. Edwards against Booker. There's the drive. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Edwards against Bridges. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Third team foul.
Towns has gone 2 of 5 from the field here. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Booker. And there's the drive. The kick out to Paul. Second chance shot. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
You know, for a player that's a bit undersized, he's still compactly built. Chris Paul driving the lane, knows how to angle his body, change his release point. Whatever he has to do, he'll do it in order to get his shot off.
Here's Edwards. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns ahead. They lead by 13 after a quick break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the three. Got it.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
Pass to Prince. Now Russell. And he lobs it up top. And Gobert with the stuff.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on the slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Booker goes in, and it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game, and the bucket is good.
And, you know, once Russell catches fire now, let him eat. I mean, he's got the ability to take over games with his scoring.
Pass to Crowder. Outside Booker. And he drives in. And Booker with the jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Kept alive to the left wing. Outside Edwards. Crowder with a steal. He goes up. And Crowder with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Paul. Booker with it. Towns covering. Crowder a screen on Towns. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Towns can't get it to go. No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Charity stripe shot. Good on the jump shot. Booker's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Back to Russell. Oh, deflected. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Booker against Edwards. Booker can't get it to go. And the Timberwolves with possession here. And Edwards slams it in.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Suns.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, BA, that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Devin Booker.
Boy, this game really had his name all over it. I mean, he relished being the guy to carry the load offensively.
Out to Bridges. Outside Paul. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the layup. and the Suns lead by 12.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. They got it done.
He gets it in there.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
From outside the arc, he can't get that one to fall. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Here's a shot from earlier on. As the Suns arrive at the arena, they're looking to leave town on a winning note tonight. It'll be the Suns off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Well, we might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Paul George. And here's Los Angeles. And Wall kicks to Zubats. Pass to Leonard. Got a hand on it.
Such a strong defensive player. Bridges understands I've got size and quickness. The rejection, yes, sir.
Paul with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's George, following the basket by Chris Paul. Booker outside. There's the drive, and the dunk by Booker.
Well, the defense has got to be willing to guard the jumper, and for Devin Booker, that opens up the drive.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Covington with the bucket.
Well, Covington has made himself a viable and legitimate three-point shooter. How about that one?
Here's Paul. He takes it in. Bridges, no one around him. Offensive rebound. Paul kicks to Bridges. The three-pointer, no good. Clippers trail by 3. Leonard the pass to George. Over Booker. George, no good.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And it's Ayton missing. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Clippers. Here's Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
Well, this is one aspect of his game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
Now here's Paul. The kick out to Crowder. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action, bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
Here's George. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game.
You know, Paul George is an exceptional athlete and demonstrating his insane dunking skills there. Get this guy in the dunk competition.
Now here's Paul. Over Wall. Paul's shot is off.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Zubats in the post. He's covered by 8. Rejected by Booker. Paul passes to Bridges to end the run. Ayton, and Ayton stays with him.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
outside, George. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bridges misses. Left side, Leonard. And it's Wall in the corner. Both teams have it going here early. They're still close through the first quarter. Los Angeles on top.
And please give a big round of applause for your
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Leonard. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Leonard's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers. The Suns shooting around 40% from the floor here. Ball outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
The deep 3 from George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And stolen by Booker. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Outside, Crowder. Back to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Over George.
Well, we call that defensive chops, right? Paul George is draped all over his man. He will not give up anything easy.
Back to Leonard. The tray. Here's Covington. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Suns trail by 5. Paul outside. Second chance shot. And Ayton with the layup. Ayton's got his second basket.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
Leonard with no one around. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Stolen by Zubac. And Wall. Here we go now. Misses from short range. Suns trail by 3. Now here's Booker. Outside Crowder. Ball looking over the floor. Going inside, he feeds it to Bridges. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You've got to keep Ayton off the glass. A second chance opportunity, easy.
Zubats a screen on Bridges. Leonard kicks to Covington. Back to Leonard. Outside Covington. Another shot outside for George. A three from Leonard. Paul grabs the board. And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Bridges against Leonard. That puts them in the lead. And that's now 6 points for Chris Paul.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
George dishes the wall. And Leonard has it in the corner.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Booker left side. Shoots over Leonard. And it's rebounded by Covington. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. Lays it up off the glass. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
Well, speed, intelligence, touch. Kawhi Leonard has it all.
And here is Paul. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very day. Thank you and gentlemen. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Without question, George displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Robert Covington out there with Ivica Zubats. And it's Wall in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Feeds to Booker. Paul George with the steal. A finish. And Wall with the slam.
Well, the length of Paul George, creating opportunities for his team. He covers an awful lot of ground with that wingspan.
Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
George passes to Leonard. Driving in. The shot's good on the assist by George. And that's now 6 points for Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard, the size, the strength, the ability to put the ball on the floor. I mean, trying to deal with this guy off a drive is so tough.
Bridges finds Paul. Booker with it. To the middle. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubats has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Leonard. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
Well, once he's in the painted area, you can see the level of aggression goes up for Kawhi Leonard.
Paul kicks to Crowder. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Crowder's got 7 points in the game.
Come on, who doesn't like the turnaround jumper, especially when it's taken with that kind of precision?
Wall looking for an opening. George with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Here's Zubats. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Bridges passes to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. And that one goes out of bounds. Touched by Zubats.
Suns basketball.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
Paul George, one of those players the media appreciates because he doesn't give you pat answers. When you ask him a question, he is thoughtful and is honest.
Back to Wall. Booker against George. He kicks it to Covington. Clock at 6. Bridges with the steal. Leonard against Paul.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Now the feed to Crowder. Paul outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Booker from the arc. Wall grabs the board. Los Angeles leading by 3. George with no one around. Buries it from 3-point range. George has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, have yourself a night, Paul George. Everything working for him right now.
Paul outside. Bridges finds Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. There's the triple. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for the Clippers. George looking around.
Blocking foul called on DeAndre Ayton. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Leonard with the ball. He's got 8. 6 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Ball passes to Zubac. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And it's an 8-point Clipper lead.
Well, you love the way John Wall sees the floor. He's always surveying, looking for what the defense is giving up.
Paul for 3. The shot, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's Paul George on the assist by Wall. And that's 15 points for Paul George. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Paul kicks to Booker. They could use a bucket. No good that time. And a deep 3 from George. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 10-point lead. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, man. He knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Wall and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5, home in the paint. Paul against Wall. Right side Crowder. Pass to Ayton. On the clock. Paul for 3.
Believe it or not, defense might be John Wall's strong suit. When he's locked in, he can be stifling.
Down low. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Crowder, and it's sent back by George.
Jay Crowder. First personal foul.
Clippers leading by 11. Outside Leonard for the 3. It's rebounded by Paul. Paul's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bridges. Passes to Paul. just over a minute played here in the fourth. Back to Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges has got it back down to single digits for the Suns. Wall against Paul. Wall passes to Covington. Back to Wall. His three-pointers off the mark. Suns trail by 9. Got a piece of it. Ball outside. Oh, Ayton in position.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation in matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that is the summer where the Clippers got both Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. When they made those moves, everyone expected this to be an NBA Finals team.
And there's the pass to Zubac. Gets the 14-footer to fall. And the Clippers lead by 10.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Paul kicks to Booker. Hits it from three-point range. They did, and thus far for Los Angeles, no finals trips in the last 3 seasons of Leonard and George.
That's exactly right, Kevin. In the bubble playoffs in Orlando, they got close. But then Kawhi got hurt during the 2021 playoffs, and last year, Kawhi out for the entire season. So health has been a critical factor in their failures.
Second team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. From 18 feet away. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. To the wing on the left. Pass to Ayton. Covington against Crowder. Paul outside. The Suns need to get a shot off. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Covington finds Wall. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Suns basketball.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Booker outside. Stolen by George. All with it. Now guarded by Booker. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Kicks to Booker. The tray. Excellent D there from George. Los Angeles leading by 7. A 3-ball. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. It's hauled in by Zubac. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
And Wall kicks to Covington. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Crowder. Covington's shot is off. Ayton against Leonard. For 3. Booker. It falls. And now they trail by just 4.
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Covington. He kicks it to Leonard. Covington setting the pick for Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss. Bridges passes to Paul. Off target. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
visiting Memphis.
And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bade in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Outside Booker. Ayton, uneasy too on the layup.
Great decision making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Outside Moran. Jackson outside. From outside, off the mark. Outside Booker. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound. The 3 is up. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Controls the rebound and the putback.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Moran. Brooks outside for 3. And Chris Paul clears it away. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Booker with it, guarded by Moran. And Booker with the jam.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
Moran, the pass to Jackson. From deep. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. From deep three-point range. Here's Adams. From deep, Moran. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Up top, Paul. Outside for Booker. Brooks against Crowder. Back to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Oh, he's clobbered, and he'll get 3 shots at the line. It goes on Chris Paul.
He's so good at staying in attack mode. When Moran is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him. Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
And he nails the 3rd. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Memphis trailing here. To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. The ball's knocked loose. Jackson, the pass to Adams. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Crowder. And then Morant with the dunk.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Up top, Paul. Hounded by Morant. Tries the spin move. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Ayton. Second chance effort. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Steven Adams.
Yes, solid inside play by Ayton. Staying strong and taking the foul while still putting up a shot.
Ayton hits them both. And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Here's Paul. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. The kick out to Paul. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the Suns miss again.
and the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Adams. Pass to Morant. Fader on the way. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Booker no good.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here's Paul. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
The Suns trailing. Now Paul. Now here's Booker. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Now we know that Booker can score with the best of them. And he's also very skilled at drawing fouls.
Booker taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. Morant against Paul. The open shot. Morant nails the wide open jumper. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Booker driving inside. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
And that one drops.
Yeah, this is where Aiden's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Wing shot on the way. The Suns clear it. Aiden's got rebound number 7 tonight. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season. But as a whole, this young team, they won their division. But the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Coming off a Suns make. Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And they'll get another chance. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. This one for 3. And it's Crowder missing. Memphis leading. Morant finds Brooks. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Booker. The 3-ball. Buries it from 3. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside Bane. The 3. Memphis the rebound. Lets the 3 fly. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Booker. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Ja Morant picks one up.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And Booker is the guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason, because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
Now here's Jackson, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Shot's good by Morant.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Crowder outside. Back to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Driving to the... Okay! Knockout!
Now!
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Morant pass to Jackson. From deep. And it's Morant missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now here's Bane. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Crowder. Bridges outside. Morant against Crowder. Out left to the wing. Ayton controls the rebound and the putback. And the Suns lead by 2.
Impeccable timing from the towering big man. Ayton is someone you must box out, or this is what happens.
Now here's Adams. Jackson for 3. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Outside Booker. Oh, Adams with the block.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's a 3 from Paul. Oh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the clip, the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Suns ahead, up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of
26. Fans, get ready for the giveaway.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And that's the group from Monty Williams as we begin the second half.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to steam it up, oh, yeah, you're done.
Here's Booker. Oh, Adams with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Outside Booker. At an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings in NBA 2K All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I didn't really care, but a part of my condition of working for 2K is they said that they will retroactively change my rating to 100, the first 100 player.
You deserve it, man.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Adams finds Morant. Now here's Bain. Booker defending. Jackson for three. Pass to Adams. Now Brooks. Inside. Morant with it. Clock is at 3. Over Bridges. Here's Adams. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Suns have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Booker. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
One of the best scorers in the game. Booker is a volume shooter who also plays with a ton of confidence. What a job Monty Williams has done in his time with the Phoenix Suns. Hats off to the talent that he's been able to bring in and develop. And that's the way he's created a winning culture.
Bain, the pass to Morant. For the lead. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Pass to Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Six on the shot clock. Here's Booker looking to get it going. They retain possession with the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Booker's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Jackson gets the bucket. Boy, Richard, you really can't say enough about what Monty Williams has done with this Phoenix team.
Struggled in his first year, but we gave him a break for that. Immaculate seasons the last 2 years, becoming a Western Conference juggernaut.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Morant, the pass to Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Adams has got 8.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Outside Booker. With the drive. It's not going to go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. On the wing, Brooks. Stolen by Bridges. Outside Paul. Pass to Aiden. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Bain, the pass to Brooks. Shoots. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Bridges. Crowder outside. Oh, the swat by Adams. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Here's Paul driving in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now it's a 3-point Suns lead.
See, I like it when Paul attacks the hoop, when he looks for his.
Pass to Morant. From deep. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Paul against Morant. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul of the game. Memphis has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And here's Morant outside. Crowder grabs the miss. And stolen by Bain. Pass to Morant. Now Jackson. Bain with it. Booker defending. There's the 3. Bain, no good. Morant against Paul. It's Booker on the wing. 3 seconds left. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And Booker is so active on offense, which really forces the D to act with aggression at times.
Devin Booker. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Phoenix Suns.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Memphis, Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Booker attacking. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got 4 rebounds in the game. Brooks from outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. It's Booker on the wing, hounded by Morant. It's tipped. Memphis trailing here. To tie it up. The Suns clear it. Crowder's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Paul. Soft touch off the glass.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. No good from outside. The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. For 3, Booker. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep 3-point range. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see missed connections like that too often.
Well, the Suns shooting around 35% from the field so far. Outside Booker. Outside Paul. And the layup falls. And it's a 7-point Suns lead.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Jackson right side. From deep, Morant. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Morant's got 24.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Back to Paul. Pass to Crowder. 6 to shoot. Crowder a screen on Bain. Here's Booker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
No good on the second free throw.
He left some at the line, but at least he made it a 2-possession game.
Pass to Brooks. Shoots over Bridges. Bain, the pass to Brooks. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back.
And his teammates appreciate the energy. Nice job to keep the possession going.
Back to Bridges. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Suns lead by 7. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Morant finds Bain. Shoots over Booker. Bain, no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
And Booker with the jam.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Outside Morant, down low. Here's Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got his 5th assist in this one. Morant against Paul. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Crowder. Here's Ayton. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Assisted by Stephen Adams.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter here. The Suns have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Ball passes to Crowder. Bridges outside. Outside Paul. Here he goes. Pass to Crowder. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Bain, the pass to Brooks. Now here's Jackson. Pulls it from the top of the key. The rebound by Bridges.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Bridges outside. Back to Paul. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here's Morant. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
Oh, say does that.
And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. In this kind of matchup, comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. And it's Towns missing.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Timberwolves on offense. Bounce pass, Russell. Here's Edwards. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Paul kicks to Booker. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ballgame. And Booker throws it down.
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
Crowder, that shot no good. Towns with the defensive effort. Booker against Edwards. Crowder pulls it in. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Off target from the baseline. The Timberwolves have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. He was all alone on that one. Edwards got 5.
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instincts just showing off from Russell there.
Here's Paul looking to end the run, and stolen by Russell. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Edwards. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Booker kicks to Ayton. Turn around Jay. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so. But I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
There's the lob to Towns. Gobert, no good.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
And there's another turnover by the Suns.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Now, here is Russell. Little turnaround. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 5.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Edwards dishes to Russell. Back to Edwards. Over Booker. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Booker with it. He's picked up by Russell. No coverage that time. Booker's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Paul looking around. Good if it goes. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the...
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Minnesota on top, leading by 7. And we got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. 4 on the clock. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense. And hey, how about the career for a guy like Jay Crowder?
This guy has played some bully ball, and he doesn't mind playing inside. And I think guys love to have a guy who takes on that physical responsibility to be the tough guy on the team, something Jay Crowder enjoys doing himself.
Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter. Suns trail by 9. Booker outside. And the dunk by Booker.
He really gets up there. I mean, Devin Booker will surprise you and throw it down.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Deep 2 from Russell. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
The drive by Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And Booker is tremendous at driving to the inside, throws himself at the D to get the call.
Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there's some great dunkers out there, Kevin, and every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism, the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
The shot's good from Paul.
And he's not going to pass up on chances like that. Even with just a sliver of daylight, he can get to the rim.
Russell passes to Prince. To the wing right side. Edwards against Booker. Just his first attempt. And that's Prince, that time on the assist from Edwards. And the Timberwolves lead by 9. Paul outside. Outside Crowder. There's the pass to Booker. Shoots the 3. No good on that one. And Minnesota now the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Russell inside. He's against Bridges. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. Russell against Paul. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul. Here's Paul. He has 6. No good on the quick 3.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Towns for 3. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Paul kicks to Booker. Great D that time from Edwards. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 13-5 run here. And Russell gets it to go.
Russell in complete control that time. Score off of that drive. That's a skill you have to have as a combo guard in this league.
Booker, no good. Timberwolves leading by 15. Here's Edwards. Kicks it out to Prince. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Prince has got 5.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Ayton. Tries again, and there's the feed to Booker. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. Shot from the wing. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And how about Towns there taking full advantage of that size, just dominating the glass on that second chance opportunity.
And so it's the minute. Thank you, David. And we'll be
17. The Timberwolves 35.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
This is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. Russell against Paul. Edwards inside. The kick out to Towns. A second chance effort. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
When Gobert goes up, he gets up. Hair time to spare as he slams the putback home.
Passes it to Booker. Gobert with the block. Russell feeling it out a bit, and Edwards with the stop.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Looking to end his cold spell. Offensive rebound.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebound.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And here is Paul. He has 6. Pass to Ayton. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Paul outside. Tries the spin move. And the Suns miss again.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Booker. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Edwards can't hit. Booker outside. Pulls up. Gets an open look and hits. And that's 13 points for Devin Booker.
This isn't all that surprising. Remember, Devin Booker once put 70 up in an NBA contest.
Outside Russell. The rejection by Paul. And he stays with it. And that one's good. Russell.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Ayton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
Prince outside. Here's Towns, and it goes down 2 points. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
1:03 left in the third quarter. Here's Russell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's. And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. From the corner. Kept alive. And Booker able to finish.
And Booker throwing himself into the mix that time to get a second chance opportunity.
Here is Russell. He's got 13. There's 37 seconds left in the third. And Gobert kicks to Russell. Traps in the tray. Russell's got 16 points.
Well, excellent awareness. Enough room for D'Angelo to squeeze one off that time.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. That's a 2 from Crowder. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Right side, Edwards.
Oh, come on. Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
For 3, Booker, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in very good shape.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in its small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Paul dishes to Crowder. Paul passes to Crowder. Booker inside. Edwards defending. Booker no good. Minnesota's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Edwards against Booker. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. Russell passes to Edwards. The kick out to Towns. Misses the 3. Suns shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Here's Booker. On the wing, Bridges. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. He gets that one.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
On the wing, Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And that's a shot Bridges needs to just keep sinking. You can see his confidence growing.
Ball against Russell. Lobbed up there for Edwards. And stolen by Ayton. Crowder with it. Now guarded by Towns. On the wing, Booker shoots from the baseline. Gets a hand on it. And Ayton stays with it.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Outside, Russell. Here's Edwards. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Edwards got 20.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Ball finds Booker. For three. Another three for Phoenix.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish. Continues to do so. What a dime.
Now Russell. Outside Edwards. Tries it from the top of the key. Pass to Russell. Fires from deep. Nailed from three-point land. 19 points in the game.
And D'Angelo needs just a little sliver of space to let that rip.
To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Bridges with the steal. And Phoenix turns it over again. Russell with it. At the elbow, it's Gobert. Back to Russell. Edwards looking it over. 5 on the clock. Launches a three. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Timberwolves.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for D'Angelo Russell.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Bridges left side. And stolen by Prince. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Outside, Towns. Edwards against Booker. 5 to shoot. And it's Towns missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Outside, Crowder. Booker the pass to Bridges. Over Prince. Bridges misses. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. To come. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Here's Paul. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. Now the Clippers with it. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, BA, one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play.
Out to Bridges. Outside Booker. The Clippers grab the miss. To the paint. And the jam by George.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
Here's Paul. And there's the drive. And here's Crowder from the arc. That shot is off. And Los Angeles the other way now. And stolen by Bridges. In transition, here they come. Paul, shot is off.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And that one's good. Covington.
Inside, Robert doesn't hold back. He does whatever it takes to get his shot off.
Here's Paul. Crowder outside. Three-pointer. And Wall pulls it down.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Zubac passes to Covington. And the jam by Covington.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Paul to end the run. Takes a three. And out of bounds. The Clippers will take it. Here's Leonard, an 8-point differential. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And stolen by Covington. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Covington's got 8.
Intelligence, anticipation, and talent. That's Robert Covington.
Here's Paul. It's deflected. They get it back. The Clippers have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Leonard for 3. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And here's Crowder from the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
Phoenix ball.
On defense, the Clippers. It's Booker on the wing. Shot clock at 6. George with the block.
Not going to beat Paul George with that move. He's too long and too talented of a defender.
Booker for 3. Unable to get that one. Here are the Clippers. A 12-0 run right now and counting. To the middle. Here's Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Now here's Booker. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Crowder, the pass to Booker. 4-3. And it's Booker again missing.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Here's Bridges. Left side Booker. Three-pointer. Booker missing again.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. he needs to get others involved.
Out of bounds. It'll be Suns ball. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. From behind the arc. Ooh, that's got to feel good. That basket makes him 1 for 8.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
And George launches it from deep. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Outside Booker. From deep. Booker missing again. Leonard for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. Boy, quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
On the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Ivica Zubac's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Wall in at the point. Los Angeles shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Covington passes to Wall. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, you know, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Here's Paul following the score by the Clippers. Out to Bridges. Oh, he's way off from outside.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
And the Suns pushing it up now. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
George outside. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. George has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Proving how dangerous he is. Give George these looks, and he'll knock him down.
Paul's shot is off. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Leonard for 3, gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
Booker no good.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
For Robert Covington, that 3 ball from the corner pocket is money.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Crowder, that's good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 5.
2 minutes.
Launches it. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
George finds Wall, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Booker against George. Pass to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
He's a soft-spoken leader. Kawhi Leonard prefers to let his play do the talking for him.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Crowder outside. The 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
When it comes to scoring the ball, this is where Crowder's at his best, off the catch.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement. Come on, B.A., he sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. For 3, Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists in the game.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Now here's Wall. Fires the 3. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Booker can't get it to go. Here's George. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Defense throws everything at George, but he persists and finds a shot.
He hits the 2nd from the line. And here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The 3 is up. He can't get it to go. And so it's Los Angeles. Thanks, Allie. After the
16, the Clippers, 30.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. How about Robert Covington displaying all his skills today?
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center, filling out the middle. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Paul. 3-pointer off the mark.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And George with the jam.
Long and athletic, PG-13 is a terror when he reaches the cup.
And it's the Suns with the ball, following the score by the Clippers. Paul, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
I love the effort level Chris Paul delivers day in and day out. He's been doing this for a while now, but he hasn't slowed down, not a bit.
Now here's George. 11 points in the game. It's Covington on the wing. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Covington's got 14 points.
Oh, smart positioning by Covington. Just utilizing the corner to find a three-point opportunity.
Here's Paul. Rebound by the Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Zubac passes to Leonard.
Right here.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
Letting it all hang out. When George takes flight, just enjoy the show. And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Leonard for 3, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." EA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Now here's Paul. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And a deep three from Leonard. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
And the Suns miss again.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Launches a three. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Booker. It's tipped. George against Paul. And there's the lob. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Covington's got 16 points now.
Covington is having an excellent performance.
Paul passes to Booker. To end the drought. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Now here's Wall. George outside. Takes the three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Booker with it. Guarded now by George. And it's Booker again missing. The Clippers have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. To the inside. Covington, no good. Boy, the Suns are struggling. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker from the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got 4 rebounds in the game. Puts up a 3. And they get it back. Leonard for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. 9 points in the game.
Once a weakness, Leonard's three-point shot is now a strength. A sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Bridges outside. It's Booker on the wing. George defending. Little turnaround. No good. A bit long that time.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And so it's Los Angeles continuing to pile it on. Up 22.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Game.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Wall in at the 1. Booker no good.
Suns trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
First team foul.
The Clippers shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Wall for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And he lobs it up. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
Outside Wall. Fires from deep. The rebound by Bridges. Pass to Booker. George with a steal. All alone on the break. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Crowder. Here's Leonard. Fires the 3. Out to Covington. From deep. Here's Wall. And here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Proving how lethal he can be. Booker's confidence serves as a catalyst for him, draining long shots.
Pass to Leonard. Fires the three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. It's Booker on the wing. Now Paul. Bridges outside. Now Booker. George defending. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. 4-3. Covington grabs the board. Covington's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Leonard for 3. Again, the miss by Leonard. The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Pass to Booker. It's stolen by Leonard. From deep 3-point range. Wall, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. 3-pointer, Bridges. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Leonard. The kick out to Wall. For 3, Covington. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Booker for 3. Here's the second effort. Tries yet again.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Shot from the wing. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Suns ball.
A minute 53 left in the game.
One of the best defenders in the NBA, Paul George displays strong timing and discipline.
Leonard for 3. Zubac passes to George. Oh, they need this. And Ayton pulls it down. Ball against Crowder. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Clippers.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
Now here's Paul. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Love watching Chris work in that mid-range area. Does a great job of carving out space for his shot.
Wall for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns shooting around 30% since the 4th quarter got underway. Paul passes to Crowder. Outside Booker from deep. And he can't get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. George, no good. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. Rebound by the Clippers.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Paul with it. Outside Booker. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Fires from deep. So no problem for the Clippers as they get Allie. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight.